Assalamu alaikum. Hey guys, I'm back and welcome all of you to my new video tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to plot advanced line graph in both left and right y-axis, including x-axis in MATLAB. So without further delay, let's just jump into our tutorial. So for this tutorial, I'm gonna use a dummy data which includes number of female student and male student for last 20 years enrolled in a particular college. So once again, let me iterate it. It's a dummy data, it's not a real data. So first, to start our coding, let's give a comment using the % sign in MATLAB. Plotting y1, which is the left y-axis, and y2, which is the right y-axis, plotting y1 and y2 to demonstrate students ratio for male and female in a college for last 20 years. Okay, so I'm done with setting up a meaningful comment. First of all, we have to assign a variable. Let's just call this variable x, which will be assigned to x-axis, and that contains all of the time variable, like year, in which year a particular number of student, either male or female, got enrolled. So I have already wrote it. Just let me copy and paste. So here are the years that I'm gonna consider for my coding. Now let's add another variable called y1, which designates the left y-axis, and here I'm gonna put the number of male student enrolled in a particular year corresponding to in a particular college corresponding to the year given above. So as this tutorial will emphasize how to plot a line graph in both left and right y-axis, let's declare another variable called y2, which designates the right y-axis, and here I'm gonna assign to the female student, number of female student got enrolled in a particular college for the corresponding year given above. So the difference which makes y and y2 plotting is using y axis left and y axis right command. So first let's y axis that I'm gonna put in left. Now let's use the keyword called plot, and here I'm gonna call up on the x and y variable, which I have already assigned. So my this is male student. Let's just add a comment here so that we can easily recognize male student, and this number is female student. Sorry. Okay, so I'm done with writing code for male student in left y-axis. Now let's start to write y-axis in a right side. So for that, y-axis right, and let's once again call upon plot, and also x we have to use because we're gonna display y2 based on x-axis as well. So y2. Okay, so here if I run the code, look, the output in a figure, the graph plotted. However, this line graph has not been clarified to the label, so we have to just decorate it a little bit so that we can easily understand which y-axis, either 1 or 2 or left or right, designates or demonstrate of what object or what data. So for that, let's add the label x label here. I'm gonna call it year, and y label, I'm gonna call it male student. Okay, so the same goes to the right side y-axis, where we will just assign the label for y2 axis. Why? Because we have already assigned x-axis in above section. So female student. Okay. So here you have to close the first bracket, and here you have to do the same. Now it looks pretty much understandable. So if I run the code, look, here are the complete plotting, which displays the male student number in y1 axis in left side and female student number in y2 in right side. So if you keep this plotting as it is right now, it's still okay. However, if you make it a little bit good looking and eye-catching, you can still explore using the default options available in MATLAB. So I'm gonna just use that to convert this very simple, straightforward line graph into a good looking one. So for that, I'm gonna use this view section. From view, I'm gonna open property editor. Once you open the property editor option, you will get your plot graph demonstrated as it is right now. So here there are so many options which you can utilize and to make your plotting a good looking one. So first of all, I'm gonna reduce the interval in male student and female student in both side, in both y1 and y2 axis. So here look, x-axis and y-axis. If you just turn on y-axis, you have two options, left and right. So first let's work with the left one. Here you will just go to the tick and just select step by, and here I'm gonna just keep an interval of 2000. You can just keep 1000, whatever. So if I just apply, okay, look here the interval fell under my data has transferred to 1000. So same goes to the right y-axis. Let's just edit right y-axis, and here I'm gonna keep the interval instead of 1000, 2000. So if I apply, okay, look, a little bit empty, so let's still keep it 1000. Let's see how does it look like after that. I think, yeah, that's pretty much adaptive. Now I can edit the data, the level in x-axis as well, but I don't think I need to edit it, because the way it is right now, it is still looking good. However, I can explore some of the other options to just plot line, to just make my plot line a little bit eye-catching. So first let's this plotting which demonstrate the female student in right side y2 axis. Here you can just change the plot type. I will keep the line, however there are bar, area, stair, stem. However the line width, if you wanna just expand the width a little bit, you can put it 1. However, if you enhance the width of the line, it will be kind of broken line. But if you increase the DP, like visualization parameter, while exporting, this kind of undulated form will vanish. So let's just keep it as it is in default. Now I'm gonna change the marker. Here there is no marker. Marker means the notch, the top and the bottom, which will be denoted as many options available here. However, it is right now in default none, so we can use some of the options to demonstrate the peak of your data. So here my favorite one is this one, here you can change the marker size like 4, but I will settle down with the default 6. That looks good. Now you can just edit a male student line graph. Here let's keep the line graph as it is. However, let's change the marker to distinguish from female student marker. So let's use the square sign as a marker. Okay, so that's looking good, I would say. So now you can just insert the legend here. Let's label it this is female ST for student. Let's make it, and this one male student. Okay, now let's place it somewhere. Okay, that's fine. So some people would not like to keep the outer border of this box. So to remove this outer box colored in black, you will just click here and go to the Open Property Inspector. From Property Inspector, you will go to the color option, color and styling. So if you open the color and styling option, here the edge color, this is basically the edge color surrounding this box. So if you just place the edge color in none, look, automatically the edge color or outer box will be vanished. Now it looks more professional than before. So this is one way you can just plot two y-axis. I mean, there are subsequently 3 data set. One is the year, and the one is the male student, and the other one is the female student. All are demonstrated simultaneously in a single graph line. So this looks fine, I would say. If you wanna just like export it, go to export, and here you will set the rendering resolution, keep it as large as possible. So you will keep just 600 to visualize it in clear mode. So this is one option to just keep the both y1 and y2 data in line graph. However, I'm gonna change one of them into stem or line, something like that. So for that, let's just plot type. I will change the stem. Once I change the plotting type into stem, look, this is just converted into something like that. So for that, if I just edit this like y-axis, go to y-axis to just rectify this label from the beginning. This portion is missing, so we will just assign to some data. So go to the tick, and here you will set the manual step by and keep it 200. Look, it looks fine, very fine than before. Now it makes sense. So these are the female student and these are the male student for last 20 years, and in some point male and female students are intersected. So in other case, like in other data, it is very frequently used, this kind of stem line to intersect with other data. So this is another option that you can just use to visualize your two different data into different plotting option. One is the line and the other one is the stem plotting type. So that's all for the time being. I hope you guys have liked this video. If you have, please do subscribe to my channel. I will come up with another new video. Till then, bye bye. Allah Hafiz.